one of the biggest questions, most.
So she actually borrowed our eyelash.
Hi guys, welcome to my vlog, and today we are going to have an interview with a friend of mine. She's a nice friend. A very nice friend at that. Why? She went to my wedding. She became my instant bridesmaid. And apart from that, she took me out to dinner and dessert.
Food makes you a good friend.
Yes, of course. When you treat me. But, well, apart from that, we are friends because we graduated also from the same law school. From Atty Davao.
Atty Davao that represent.
Yes. And she is, ladies and gentlemen, Attorney Giselle Ann C. Fabian, CPA, and also a California lawyer. So, hi, Kiong! I call her Kiong.
Hi, Ate Jen.
And she calls me that because I'm older.
Yeah.
Kiong, how long have you been living here?
So I've been living in LA for more than 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
I arrived August 7, 2017.
August 7. So, that's more than 2 years
Yeah,
now.
more than 2 years now.
Congratulations. So, what did you do within the 2 years?
I went to school and I went to work. So I studied for a year and then I worked for a year.
I see. But which school did you go to?
I went to University of Southern California, USC.
Mm-hmm.
Trojans.
Yeah, so it's a pretty big campus, right?
Yeah, it is actually overwhelmingly big.
Mm-hmm. And I heard it is one of the best law schools also. So she was able to hurdle the challenges of the USC. Okay. But how long did it take for you to prepare for the bar exam? Since you came here to study for LLM for your preparation for the California bar, how long did it take for you to prepare?
So, it took me almost like 8 months to prepare. So I learned that on the average, like JD students here just take 2 months to study for the bar exam. Can you believe that?
Pretty short.
2 months. Right? Compared to how we study in the Philippines, it takes us almost, 8 to 10 months to study? So I took it upon myself to give it more time. So even when I was studying LLM, I was also at the same time studying for the bar.
So as I understand, while you were studying LLM, you were already preparing for the bar exam.
Yeah.
So, is their law much different from ours, or is it similar? Because
Good question.
yeah, because it only took you, well, it took you 8 months still, but 8 months is a lot different than studying the law all over again, right?
Yeah, it's not really studying it all over again because I discovered that it's almost identical, except for maybe the rules of court, which are like, court specific. But, it's almost basically the same. Their evidence are the same. Like, all of the rules in evidence, all of
it? Or
yeah, terminology-wise, it's the same. Concept-wise, it's the same. Definition is the same. It's almost identical, except for the rules of court.
So when you came to class in USC, it wasn't difficult for you to adapt because the terminologies used were the same. Oh, that's great.
Same with all Philippine jurisprudence, except case law, obviously, are different.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah.
So, okay. Did you review? Did you enroll for a review center?
Yes, I did. I'm not paid to advertise, but I use Kaplan.
Which you mentioned is within the top 3 of the review centers here in LA.
I don't know, in US, I guess, because it's like a nationwide
It's
review.
nationwide.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kaplan.
So that's where you studied and reviewed for how many months?
Total of 8 months.
The 8 months.
The review proper was just 2 months because that's how people did it, 2 months. But then before that, they would give you like notes and videos that you could play. So you could play anytime you want to study. So that's what I did. I took all of those, and then when the review period came, like the 2 months period, I followed as well.
So the 8 months review it's all just you in the 6 months.
Yeah.
It's all your studying.
It's you and videos that you play.
Which you took from the review center.
Yeah.
So you apply after you enrolled from the review center months before the actual review period.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's really.
And then they give you books, like real books.
So you really prepared for it. Well, you ought to. I mean, you're
once in a lifetime opportunity that you have to prepare for.
So this is one of the biggest questions, most common. I mean, this was my first question to her when I asked around. So, how difficult is the California bar?
For you at the Jen, very easy.
No.
I feel like they say. Sorry, I'm mumbling.
No, it's okay.
They say here in America, they say California is one of the most difficult bar exams to take, which is actually pretty much true. It's more difficult than the New York bar exam.
It is,
or
right?
any other state exam. True, but compare it to the Philippines and how much more studying we need to do in the Philippines. I think if you're given the opportunity, any Ateneo graduate lawyer can pass the California bar.
Given that in the Philippines, the law schools really train you to read and to study when you wake up in the morning up until you sleep at night, right?
Yeah. Imagine in the Philippines, we study the law for 4 years. Here, they study it for 3 years, and the third year, they do an internship.
Oh.
So, it's just 2 years. And then you can choose which subject you want.
Like electives.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, in the Philippines, you have to study everything. But here, they can choose whatever.
So if you have a favorite subject in the Philippines, you can have that as your elective here. You can enroll in that specific subject.
You can actually not go to any contract classes.
Oh.
And you'd
if
survive.
If you hate contracts.
Yeah, and you'd survive. Even if you just study for that bar exam subject during your review, 2 months review, that's fine.
How about if you take the exam? If you
Then that's your call. That's your call.
Yeah, because you have to study study about it on your own, right?
Yeah, you have to study
for it
on your own.
All right. So she's saying that I can pass it.
Yes, I do believe that.
But you really have to
prepare for it.
Yeah. Considering the expense that you have to.
You have to consider your time and your expense and how much effort that you put in.
Exactly.
I mean, if you're gonna spend for so much for an exam, you have to prepare for it because
and
at least you know that you're gonna take it just once.
Yeah, and that's what you came here for, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, why not prepare enough? No?
Yeah. Do your best the first time.
Exactly. So, or how did it feel? Of course, you prepared enough for it. Apart from that, you're amazing. So, how did it feel to finally be able to pass the California bar?
I got the results of the California bar when I was working. So I got it in the office while everybody was there. So it was just surreal. The getting the results, passing the actual bar exam, that was surreal. I was prepared to fail. I was prepared if I don't pass, it's okay because I'm a lawyer in the Philippines. So when I did pass, it was, unbelievable. Because I remember the day that me and my dad was talking about me passing the bar. He wanted me to go to LLM, and then he wanted me to take the bar, and then I was like, that's impossible. That's impossible. That's so far away. That's impossible. And then when I was there, I was like,
it finally happened, and it seems as if it's no longer impossible.
Yeah.
So I think if it's not impossible for you, it's not impossible for everyone else, right?
Yes.
And do you recall Father Gus told us about it in law school? Now, when you get the opportunity, you take the state bar.
Yeah.
And to be frank, she's the only person I know who's who's able to take and pass the California bar. So it's really a privilege to be sitting next to her right now.
Not really.
And to be good friends with her. Okay. So, Kiong, what advice would you have to give to those who are aspiring to take the California bar?
I think my advice would be, if you really want to take the bar exam, you can, but not without enough preparation. Like, don't take it easily because it's also very difficult. But with ample preparation and mindset, going into it with the correct mindset, you can pass it.
Just like
It's not impossible.
just like when we took the Philippine bar, right? You have to be spiritually ready.
Yeah.
Here you have to be also financially ready.
Yeah.
And everything
Spiritually, emotionally,
emotionally, most especially.
every other.
Do you have any other things that you wanna impart to those who wanna take the California bar or live alone away from family while studying here?
Like,
Probably learn how to cook first before going.
yeah. Probably learn how to cook, learn how to drive, learn how to survive by yourself first. But now I have a thing. Make sure that you could take it mentally and emotionally being by yourself, because it's no joke.
All right. Yeah.
It's no joke to live by yourself away from your family, and you just have to take it. You have to be strong enough to take it.
Yeah. So you really have to have that emotional stability.
Yeah.
Right. I'm so proud of you.
Yay!
Because you came here first than anybody else. You survived the bar.
Yay.
And you lived alone. And I'm really happy.
For 2 years.
Yes. So I'm proud of you that you made it. And I'm really happy that you came this far. And no matter what happens, even if you come home, I'm still proud of you.
Yay!
So, thank you so much for gracing my vlog. Thank you, Kiong. And
Watch Atty Jen's vlog.
yeah, thank you. So this is all for today. Thank you so much for watching my vlog with my friend Kiong.
Hi! Namlansya ko.
She's doing her, ano ba?
Ironing.
Ironing.
Ironing? Tama ba?
Mm-mm.
I'm ironing my clothes for my trip to the Philippines. Because I'm going home. So, why did you decide to make your own vlog?
The question is for me.
Yeah, it's gonna be at the Jen's turn now to answer the questions.
I'm not gonna answer that.
No? Why?
I don't know. I don't have a job yet, so.
She has the time.
I have the time.
I have the time.
And I wanted to do these kind of things even before, so I'm not gonna let
Because your course in college was
broadcast communication.
broadcast communication, so she's good at speaking
No, sakto
in
lang.
front of the camera.
Sakto lang. It's just that when you like something, when you want to do something, why would you listen to everybody else who's telling you not to do it? Instead,
Right.
listen.
So there were people telling you not to do it.
Well, there were people who were like, they don't agree that much, or
Why?
I don't know.
Why do they care what you do in your spare time?
Exactly.
If you have the spare time.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they don't find it as a real job. It's not really a job right now. It's
Yeah.
something I want to do.
Yeah, it's just something you to do in your spare time. Time?
Ginahan ko sa tela, di ba? Ano yung palit-palit?
Sa Philippines pa rin siya, Forever 21.
Nice, good
Dugay na kayo siya sa kuha.
Oh.
And so far, it survives.
Oo, ana ako yung ana na green. Kanang,
Ay,
pero lahi ang tahi. Pero ana ang tela. Nice, no? Gaan kaayo ba?
Oh, because I'm traveling and then the flight is like 16 hours or 14 hours and stuff. I chose like comfortable clothes.
Yeah, exactly.
Not tight-fitting clothes or,
And it's
so
really comfortable.
you should be comfortable when you're traveling for me and Josephus actually talked about that recently. Why Americans have a different way to pronounce words than in the Philippines. why Filipinos are brought to enunciate every syllable.
Mm-hmm.
So for you, why is that?
But it's probably because you have to speak clearly so that you should be understood. So the key to speaking clearly is that you have to pronounce the syllables of the word completely. Or it's just the way we were taught.
Yes, that's actually what he said.
Oh, so it's just because it's the way we were taught.
No, it's because we learn English. Here, they don't, because that's how they talk. Like, you notice, because we learn it, we tend to be more specific with it compared if you're Bisaya. Like, Bisaya, lahi naman na siya sa katong Bisaya sa una. Diba?
Yeah, it evolves.
Yeah, it evolves, and we don't study Bisaya, but we know how to speak Bisaya. Same with here. They don't study English because they already know.
Oh.
So unlike us who have to learn it, that's why we have to be very,
So that's why.
specific.
Oh.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
It makes sense. They don't, learn it in school as much as we did. Right?
Yeah, you're ironing your pants, right?
Right.
So she actually borrowed our
Yes,
our iron.
This is theirs because as you can see, I already don't have any.
Yeah, she's already packed for going home.
Yeah. Hopefully this doesn't burn.